Call, look at the way my mouth actually works when I say call versus girl. Completely different. Okay. So she clearly wasn't talking about the call. Now, was she actually frustrated about the call? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But there's no doubt about it, guys, in my mind. She actually said trash effing white girl. And Dan Krzyzewski from Outkick confronted her. I believe this is actually before the game. When she said, I don't...
Brittany Griner is once again at the center of public debate, this time over a viral moment that has drawn widespread attention and conflicting interpretations. Following a game in which Griner fouled out, camera footage captured her mouthing words on the bench that many viewers believe were directed at Caitlin Clark in a racially charged manner. The phrase widely lip-read by observers was, trash effing white girl.
I don't remember what I said. I have no idea what I said. And he said, you know what? If I show you the video, would it actually jog your memory? And she said, no. Because guys, truly, I believe, in my opinion, Brittany Griner knew exactly what she said. That moment went viral. She knows it. She's trying to deny it. But guess what, guys? Brittany Griner actually was confronted again. I believe this is after the game.
Outkick, one of the few outlets that secured media credentials for WNBA coverage, sent reporter Dan Szymanski to directly question Griner about the incident, both before and after the Atlanta Dreams match against the Washington Mystics in Washington, D.C. on Sunday. Most mainstream sports media avoided the topic entirely, leaving the questioning to a single outlet willing to press the issue.
Brittany Griner actually was confronted again. I believe this is after the game, and was told what she allegedly said. And guess what? She completely denied it, folks. Let's go ahead and get into it. Right over here, guys. Brittany Griner. I never called Caitlin Clark a effing white girl. Would never say that. Okay. You're saying that you would never say that, but your words coming out of your mouth.
Before the game, Griner was asked what she said during the fouling incident. Her initial reply was that she could not recall her exact words. When the reporter offered to show her the footage to help jog her memory, she declined, saying the video would not help.
But your words coming out of your mouth, the words coming out of your mouth, clearly you're saying that. Brittany Griner, man, she thinks that you are stupid. She really does think you're stupid. Now, I've seen this clip like a million times, guys, over the past 3 weeks. And she wasn't saying anything about the call. Clearly not. But anyway, let's read this, guys, and we're going to watch both of the clips so you can...
After the game, the approach shifted. Szymanski informed her directly of what many people believed she had said and asked whether it was possible those were her words. Griner's response this time was firm. She denied ever using that phrase, stating she would never use that type of language and that there is no place for it in the league.
Clips, so you can actually judge for yourself. Brittany Griner is finally addressing the speculation that she called Caitlin Clark a effing white girl during the game last month, and she's adamant those words never left her mouth. On Sunday, both before and after the Atlanta Dream Squad took on the Washington Mystics in D.C., Griner was peppered with questions about the viral May 22nd incident. Yeah, only Outkick actually confronted her on this.
The contrast between her two answers caught the attention of many observers. In the first exchange, she claimed she simply had no memory of what came out of her mouth. In the second, she confidently stated she knew it was not what she said, despite having just acknowledged moments earlier that she could not remember. That shift in position is what many are pointing to as the central problem with her response.
Kick actually confronted her on this because the rest of the media, man, they're not doing their job. They're not doing it. Now, check this out, man. What if, let's say, for example, Brittany Griner was a white woman and was caught on camera and said, trash effing black girl? She would be deemed a racist by the media. But, of course, the media went silent.
Analysis of the lip movement in the footage has been a point of ongoing discussion. Those who have broken down the clip argue that the mouth shapes visible do not align with alternative explanations, such as effing whack call or similar phrases. The final word's formation, in particular, is what multiple observers say clearly reads as girl rather than call.
Of course, the media went silent. They ran cover for her. Okay? Now, this is the clip right here, guys. Don't even need to sound here, okay? Judge for yourself right here, guys. So, you guys can see right there, she was mouthing the words, trash, effing white girl. Yeah, I'm saying along with her, man. Pretty clear. Okay? It wasn't effing.
The racial dimension of the incident has drawn pointed comparisons. The argument being made by critics is straightforward. Had the racial identities been reversed and a white athlete been caught on camera appearing to direct a similar slur toward a black player, the media response would have been immediate and severe. The relative silence from major sports outlets is being treated as a double standard.
Okay? It wasn't effing whack call. Now, if I go and just say effing white call here, it's not going to match up. Trash. Effing white call. Not white call, but whack call. Let's do it again. Trash. Effing whack call. No, it doesn't match. It does not match. Okay? But over here, man, Dan Krzyzewski from Outkick post this on it.
Beyond this specific incident, the broader conversation returns to Caitlin Clark's impact on the league. Ticket pricing data from periods when Clark was sidelined showed a notable drop in demand, reinforcing the argument that she is currently the single most essential figure in the WNBA's commercial viability. The comparison drawn is to major leagues like the NFL and NBA, which have enough structural depth and star depth to absorb the departure of even their biggest names. The WNBA, the argument goes, does not yet have that foundation, and without Clark, its momentum stalls entirely.
Throwing it up, missing it. All right. You threw the first one up and missed it. How about great effort by you to get the rebound? Can you kick it out now? Can you kick it out? Okay, let's throw it up. Boink, miss. Throw it out. Kick it out. You just keep throwing it up there, Angel. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Now you looking for a foul. Come on, man. Oh, my God. Uh-oh. She's towing the 3-point.
Griner, meanwhile, was at the center of a high-profile international incident not long ago, with the United States government ultimately arranging a prisoner exchange to secure her release from Russian custody, a swap that drew criticism for what was given up in return. That context adds another layer to the current situation for those who feel she has consistently avoided accountability.
Line. Oh, shit, damn. Them threes hitting the rim hard as hell. Ah, man. Uh-oh. Doink. I mean, come on. Stop shooting threes. Stop shooting three. Hold on. Did you point at something? Did you point at the rim before you shot? Wait a minute. Did this girl just point at the rim?
Angel Reese had a rough night at the shooting end of the floor in a recent Atlanta Dream game, and the footage has been getting plenty of attention. The blooper reel making the rounds centers on two things: failed layup attempts and three-point shots that had no business being taken.
Did you point at the rim before you shot? Wait a minute. Did this girl just point at the rim before she shot the three? Hold on, bro. I mean, that was terrible. What are you pointing at? Oh, hell no. What are you pointing at? Oh, no. What is that? Who has the ball, points up at the rim, and then just shoots it? Come on, Angel. Come on.
On the interior, there were multiple moments where Reese grabbed her own offensive rebound, only to force another shot right back up instead of swinging it to an open teammate. The ball kept rattling off the rim, and the right call each time was simply to kick it out and reset. That decision-making, or the lack of it, is what stood out most in the paint.
Who has the ball, points up at the rim, and then just shoots it? Come on, Angel. Come on. That is crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it never stood a chance. It never stood a chance. Look at how empty it is in here. Look at all these empty seats, bro. Yeah, y'all gonna have to start giving away free vehicles. You buy a ticket to the game, you get a free BMW. Y'all gonna have to start doing stuff like that. This is wild. Oh, here we go. Driving it stripped. Okay, here we go. Kick it out.
The three-point attempts were a whole separate story. Several of them slammed off the rim hard, with little arc and less accuracy. The moment that drew the most reaction was a sequence where Reese appeared to point toward the rim before pulling the trigger on a three, and then missed it badly. It's the kind of thing that lands differently when the shot goes in. When it doesn't, it becomes a clip.
Like that. This is wild. Oh, here we go. Driving it stripped. Okay, here we go. Kick it out. All you got to do is kick the ball out sometimes. You just needed to kick that ball out. This is, I mean, just look, when you get this rebound, Angel, just throw the ball out. Throw the ball out. You forcing it. Like, yeah, disaster class. Disaster class. The Atlanta Dream won. Overall, grand scheme of things, Angel Reese played a solid game. But some of these the threes, don't you ever.
Attendance at the game was noticeably sparse. The arena had large sections of empty seats visible throughout the broadcast, which has become a talking point on its own when Dream home games come up.
Angel Reese played a solid game, but some of these the threes, don't you ever point up at the rim while you have the ball in your hand and then decide to shoot it. Don't do that ever again. Some of these doinker layups, just kick the ball out and you would save from embarrassing yourself. But overall, Angel Reese has been playing better. Head coach Carl Semesco spoke about it, man. This wild work, Angel. Wild work.
Bounce back game for us. Good win. Rye and Leash played great. The first half, they were just unbelievable. Gave us a little.
That said, the Atlanta Dream did win the game, and the broader picture of Reese's recent play has actually been trending upward. Head coach Carl Semesco addressed the overall performance after the final buzzer.
Rye and Leash played great. The first half, they were just unbelievable. Gave us a little bit of a cushion going in the second half. And, Phoenix has a lot of firepower. I thought we did a pretty good job, and good win for us.
Meg Hall, USA Today. First of all, what did Kelsey Plum say to you when she jumped into your arms?
I don't know that she said anything, but I don't move like I used to. I couldn't get out of the way.
Questions in the post-game press conference turned to guard JC, who finished with 17 points after a quiet first half. Semesco explained that she absorbed a hit early, got a little tight, and struggled to find her rhythm before halftime. After regrouping at the break, she came out and knocked down threes, got to the foul line, and created for others off-ball screens and penetration. Semesco described her as a competitor who holds herself to a high standard, and said that once she shook off the slow start, she showed exactly what she's capable of. A lighter moment came when a reporter asked about guard Jalen losing a contact lens mid-game. Semesco said she came over and handed him something during a stoppage, and it took him a moment to realize what it was. Despite playing with compromised vision, Jalen still knocked down a three, which prompted a joke from the coach that maybe she has the wrong prescription.
But I don't move like I used to. I couldn't get out of the way. So she was kind of going full speed at me.
I had to ask. But secondly, I mentioned this to Ryan Leash. I felt like today was more of a complete game that you've been speaking about throughout the season. But I'm very curious of what you felt got going early that helped you guys get in that rhythm. And then secondly, how would you, I guess, grade your defense today? And I know that was something that I think you mentioned on Monday as well.
Yeah. Well, I think Rye was.
On Reese specifically, the shooting struggles were real, and the film does not lie. But those moments came inside a game the Dream ultimately won, and within a stretch where her overall play has noticeably improved. The three-point shot, however, is something the numbers strongly suggest she should leave alone entirely.